Welcome to the August Tarotscope for Virgo. Virgo, I have shuffled your cards and I have laid them out. They look beautiful. I hope you get a good reading. I'm using the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards by Stacey DeMarco. I need to pick one of those. Let's find a good one. Oh, that's weird. That's very weird. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. Whatever. This is the exact same oracle card. I shuffled them. I really shuffled them. This is the exact same oracle card that we got for Taurus, so interesting. And very often when I do the readings, when I film them by element, I find there's so many similarities within the element in the card readings. Like with the fire signs, like a lot of them got a lot of the same cards in their readings, but in different order. And it turns out it's going to be true with the earth signs too. Okay, let's get going. All right, so week 1, Taurus, you are waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for your harvest to ripen. You're waiting for things to come to fruition. You still have to wait. There's nothing you can do to really hurry it up. You can't force fruit to mature on the vine or in the tree any faster than it's going to. It's just going to be what it is. So you have to have patience. And Virgo, come on, I know you have patience. So why are you being such a nudge with this? You got to relax and allow it to be. Now, if we're not talking about physical crops and we're talking about some other kind of a project, same thing. You got to look practically at the project itself and see what is going to be involved in order to make it come to fruition. And it's probably going to need more time than you want to allow it, but that's the way it's got to be. The second card is the Chariot. So no amount of rushing and pushing is really going to change this whole harvest situation. Yes, you've put things in motion and things are probably going to move quicker than they even should, but it's not going to change the result. You're still going to have to wait for that harvest to ripen and mature. However, if you can cool your jets, if you can be patient, if you can take the middle road, you will have a good reward at the end. So just relax, try to relax, Virgo. Try not to worry about the outcome. It's going to be fine. Now in the second week, you're dealing with some heartache or some loss. So this could be something from previously. This doesn't necessarily mean that something bad has happened in the second week of August. It means that something has caused you to remember a heartache. So it could be that you have something that occurs that's just like a heartache that you had in the past, or it could be that you have a real heartache that just comes up. But I don't think so. You've got so many good cards around this. I think this is a memory of something in the past. So something is going to happen in the second week of August that triggers you to think of something that you had to mourn in the past, the end of a relationship, a good friendship ending or being destroyed, or a marriage breaking up, or somebody passing. Something is going to remind you of a past grief, and you're going to feel like you're right back there, but only for a little while. It's temporary, but it's meaningful in this reading, and it's going to color the way you deal with people the rest of the month. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So in the second week of August, you're going to be starting something new that pertains to body, health, or money. So Virgo, I'm not surprised with that in the least. You are an earth sign, and I think maybe this is what is causing you to want this harvest to hurry up, because you're getting ready to start a new project. So I get it. You don't want to have too many balls in the air at the same time, but unfortunately, it's just the way things are going to be. You're going to have to juggle both of them. This new project looks like it's going to be a really big one, and it's going to have a big payoff for you, either in kudos, people are going to, recognition, or that it could actually have a big payoff financially for you. And we also have the Queen of Cups here. She is involved somehow with all of this stuff going on in the second week. And so this is the Queen of Cups usually has a covered cup in the Rider-Waite deck. In this deck, her cup is uncovered. So she is not hiding her secrets. She is sharing her secrets with you. And that could be what gives you the memory of a heartache previously. But she's going to help you with this project. She's there in your corner, and she's the person who's saying, yes, you can do it. You're the right person to do it. I want you to do it, etc. She may also benefit from the project. Maybe she's a investor in the project in some way, or she's got some sort of stake in it. Something is causing her to be standing on the sidelines there. Okay, then we have, for the third week, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and this guy is known as the slow and steady knight. He's actually looking one way and his horse is looking the other way. He's not really moving forward, but this is a guy who is very practical. He is slower moving than the other knights, but that's a good thing because he doesn't rush to conclusions. He doesn't rush in where he's not wanted, and he's steady and loyal and always there and practical, and he looks at things and analyzes things before he acts. And with all of the pentacle action going on for you in this reading, Virgo, having the Knight of Pentacles in your corner is a very, very good thing. Then we have the Emperor. So this is a person who takes care of the land, takes care of the people, makes sure everything is safe, but also makes the rules. So he governs the land. So whatever is going on with you between the Knight and the Ace, you are involved with some pretty high-level people. And so as you delve into this new project, what I'm thinking, you've got the Queen here, Strength, and the Emperor. I'm thinking that you're dealing with some very high-level people, and that's why you want this project to get off the ground, and it's even more impetus for you to finish up this previous project. But you have to see the previous project through. You can't just pass it off to somebody else. And I know it's going to be a lot on your shoulders, Virgo, but believe me, it's going to pay off. So in this third week, we have the Emperor and then the Empress. So, the Emperor and the Empress. That's another thing that we had with the air signs. We had all these couples, very high-powered couples. So yeah, the Empress is a very, very capable, very strong person. She also protects her people. She's not so much about the rules as she is taking care of and nurturing all of her people as if they were her children. She's a very motherly figure, a nurturing figure, but very powerful and very capable. So between the Emperor and the Empress, you're all very well taken care of. So I think in this row in the third week, I think you are finding out who you really are. So you're either the Knight, the Emperor, or the Empress. So in the month of August, this is the time when you're really going to be figuring out who you really are and what your legacy is going to be. Are you going to be the Knight? Are you going to be the Emperor? Are you going to be the Empress? All three of these people are involved in your August Tarotscope and your August destiny or plot or whatever is going on here. But you have choices to make, because in the long run, do you want to stay on the sidelines in the background, or do you want to come forward and be seen for who you really are? So it depends on how much you want to be out front and leading, and how much you really just would prefer to be in the background and handling things with a clipboard and making sure that, all the rules are followed and all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. It just depends on how you want to work. And then we have, in the fourth week of August, Virgo, another Ace, another project. Now this project has much more to do with communications, so this could be a communication about the project that was started under the Ace of Pentacles. But this is going to be you writing up the whole spiel, the whole announcement and all of that stuff, probably about this other project, but it could be a whole nother project. So you really have your hands full this month. You have a lot of things on your plate, a lot of things that are going forward. You've got the moon here, so you're going to want to go internally. You're going to want to use your intuition and your clairvoyant abilities to figure out what's coming next. and to help you write this piece, or to help you put the communications on paper or in the computer or whatever you do. But the moon is going to be there showing you that there are a few things that you don't quite know yet. So Virgo, be curious, be in a state of mind to learn. That, I think, is going to be the most valuable thing for you during this month. Don't be in such a rush for this to get done. It'll get done when it's done, and you will still get a good reward for it. This is going to happen no matter what, so you may as well be on the bandwagon. You probably started this whole thing anyway, so you may as well be there getting credit for it. This is a point of destiny. You know, you have some destiny to figure out here, and are you going to take up the mantle of the Emperor or Empress, or are you going to stay the Knight? Either choice is fine, but you do have to make that choice this month. And the moon here is saying that there are a few things that are still hidden. Do you want to figure those out? Because if you do, you can. You can go within. You can delve the depths of your own soul, and you can figure these things out. Now, the final card is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is the town crier, and he's the one who's given all the news. And I think that this is the town crier saying good things about you. So I think, Virgo, all this hard work that you're putting into the month of August means that in the end, they're going to be saying delightful things about you, whether you're the Emperor, the Empress, or the Knight. They're going to be singing your praises and saying that you did a terrific job. Now let's look at your oracle card, the Void. The dark moon, the Void. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so let go of the old. Say to yourself, I freely release what I no longer need. While the full moon, full attractive power, gets all the publicity, the dark moon, which offers the infinite possibilities of a clean slate, is just as powerful in its own way. The dark moon often looks like just a darker piece of the night sky, and in some cultures, the way it appears harkens back to the idea of the void. It is a place of unknowable secrets, a state of everything and nothing, or a place to prepare or rest before moving on. To me personally, there is a relieving, restful quality about this darkest moon that allows pondering and decisions about what we can jettison before making fresh plans for the new moon, which is the next day. If you find yourself resisting the dark moon, it is usually a clear sign that you are being stubborn about letting go of something that is old and not serving you in a positive way any longer. Often, that is a fear or pattern that was created to protect you in some way. However, now it is outdated, yet you are still carrying it or acting it out. Know that this moon is powerful, but it is also incredibly gentle in the way it helps you unravel what actually is so you can embrace the fresh start of tomorrow. Relax, reframe, and think about how much better your life will be without that bad habit, fear, or pattern. Get very clear about the possibilities of this transformation and what it will give you in real terms. This is the power of the dark moon. It is the optimum time in the cycle to release the old and cut the cords of relationships and traumas that deserve no time and attention in your present. The companion stone or metal for this is jet, which was popular in the Victorian era. So Virgo, this is your reading for August, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me some comments down below. I'm so glad that you're one of my subscribers. I'm just really happy about that. The channel is growing, and I'm really encouraged to see that people are liking and enjoying what I'm putting out. Thank you again, and I wish you all the best for the month of August. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.